Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Mason here, back here with another stream. World Cup is starting tomorrow. Well, it's officially starting for me on Monday. Of course, I've got my England shirt here. Jesse's got his USA hat, and obviously both teams are in the same groups. But we have got the group stage, and we are going to predict the group stage today. And yeah, obviously we're day before World Cup, so it's a great time to predict. And yeah, so how are you doing, Jesse? Back again.
I'm good, man. It's a Saturday. I don't have to do anything, and I'm getting ready for Full Gear. You watching Full Gear?
Is that tonight?
Yep.
I'm probably going to watch that in the morning.
Oh yeah, it's going to be like what, 1 o'clock in the morning for you, right?
Yeah, but I'm going to.
That's right.
I watch Survivor Series because I'm going to watch Survivor Series because I've got WWE Network, so I can watch that live. Because I did that with I watched the Stream Rules at night time. That was worth it, to be honest.
Yeah, but that was a good show.
And then Crown Jewel was earlier for me, so that was all right.
Yeah, that was at 11 o'clock in the morning for me. I couldn't get used to that.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's better than 1 o'clock.
Oh, I'll take it, but it was just bizarre.
Yeah, obviously UK gets 1 o'clock. So, but yes, and then also we've got some weird times for the World Cup too, because obviously the first game on Monday for England is at college. So I'm going to have to be watching the game at college, unfortunately. And Jesse, I don't know when your game's on. What time on Monday?
All my games are at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Is it? When's the USA versus Wales game? Is that 4 o'clock UK time, I think?
So if it's 1 o'clock my time, it'd be what, 7 o'clock your time?
Wow, that's not bad for me. Oh man, if that was England, that would have been better.
But then if I did the math correctly, those games are going to be at 10 p.m. in Qatar. But I think with the fact that they're a desert country, I think it's going to be still pretty light outside still. But yeah, it's going to be a late World Cup for them because I think they're going off of Greenwich time for the prime time slots.
Yeah, I've heard it's really hot down there, but I think apparently they've got air conditions in the stadium. So
yeah, it'll be interesting for sure.
Yeah, but obviously we've got the groups here. Jesse is what's that word? Politely shared the screen for us so we can look at the group. So we've got Group A. We've got the host Qatar, Netherlands, Senegal, and Ecuador. Obviously, Senegal and Netherlands will be on Monday, I believe. And Qatar and Ecuador, of course, the host will kick off. That happened last World Cup with Russia. Yeah, they'll probably never be in the World Cup again, probably due to politics reasons. But obviously, Qatar and Ecuador, the first game tomorrow, of course. Yeah, we might we will do predictions for the game for match days ones for all the matches. Obviously, if I can remember who's facing each other, I think I'll try and look it up. Basically, but yeah, Group A, of course. And so yeah, starting off, Jesse, who do you think will get first place in the Group A?
Any arguments?
Yeah, no, there's no arguments. I think Netherlands are going to get it. Look, I think there's a couple players I think they should have picked. I think is it Stephen Botman? I think they should have picked over.
That was surprising. I was shocked by that.
But I think Netherlands they didn't do great the Euros. I think they got rounds. I don't even know if they got to the knockouts. I think they did.
Yeah, I think they lost to. I think they lost to the Czech, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they lost in round 16, so they didn't have a good Euro. But I think they've got a better coach. Van Gaal's experience. He got them to a World Cup semi-final last time Van Gaal managed in Netherlands. So I think Netherlands might do well. I think they'll definitely do well in this group because, I don't think there's the other teams will, So, but second place, I've gone with Senegal.
So do you change your mind now that Sadio Mane is out? Did you see that?
I don't think so. I think they'll still get second.
I'll be honest with you. I want to agree with you too, but Ecuador was really strong in qualifying. And Qatar is a lot more fun than people know, because remember I told you they were in the Gold Cup last year, I got to watch them play. I think they're going to be interesting, but yeah, I think it's going to be. I think honestly, it's probably going to look like that, but I would not be surprised if Ecuador sneak in over Senegal. To be honest,
I think Qatar's going to get third, but yeah, Ecuador might do well.
Right. Yeah, I can live with that. Yeah, they score a lot of goals, but I think they concede a lot. Ecuador, I think that's the problem.
Yeah. So Senegal, and then obviously Qatar. We've gone with a third. I think Qatar will get third. I don't. The thing about Qatar is, right? Yes, they're host, and I think that will be a good boost for them. But on paper, looking at them compared to Russia, because I don't think Russia's team was. I think Russia's team was a little bit more like, yeah, I think we know a couple of these players, so you know what I mean. With Qatar, I don't know any Qatar players, but I think also them being the host is going to help them quite a lot, and I think that will be an advantage. Maybe
I'll put it to you this way: I don't think this will be the last time they qualify for a tournament like this. Their coach has them playing good football. The issue is that they concede a lot. They're like they're that kind of like Qatar. They're kind of like free for, like they just go for it. Like they're like defense. So and you know they compete in Asia, which is really strong. Like they whooped on Australia earlier in the year. So
yeah. So but yeah, we've got Qatar and then Ecuador fourth, but you never know with Ecuador because
I think Group B is just how it needs to be. We can move on to Group C, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, USA, no, it's coming home. It's coming up. No, it's not coming.
I believe. Oh man, I already tweeted out. I set up my tweets for when we go live for our World Cup match, and I put, "Please, somebody come and help me. I gotta listen to Davey and Mason tell me it's gonna come home for 3 hours on Saturday, so on Friday."
And all that.
I believe, but no, okay.
The best thing I've seen is just the TikTok of like people doing their United States chant, and then England just the England chants. I'm like, it's going to be very interesting. England and United States fans together. You know,
this is what I think. Honestly, this is how I see it going.
Really, I've gone different. I think England will get first. I think United States will not get second. Got you there. Wales, I think Wales will do strong. I think Wales might actually do well. I think.
By the way, I got a trivia question for you. This is important since we're Manchester United fans. Do you remember the last time Wales made the World Cup? Did you ever look that up by chance?
I think it was the 90s or the 80s.
So it's got a really big connection to Manchester United.
Oh, yeah. I think United got relegated at one point, didn't they?
Yes, in the 70s. But that's... Yeah. So, do you give up?
Yeah.
So the last time Wales made the World Cup was 1958. The reason why that is so significant is because that was the year where, if you remember, the Munich air disaster happened.
Oh yeah.
And Jimmy Murphy wasn't with the club because he was taking Wales to the World Cup. They had to go play a qualifier to get into the World Cup, and that's why he wasn't on the plane, and that's why he was able to take over for the team and help them recover after the air disaster.
I've heard about the Munich. I didn't know about that story though.
That's like because if you watched United, the movie United, I watch it every year on February. But yeah, so isn't that crazy? Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah. So, but all right. So what are we gonna do here? Because we need to do a tiebreaker. You know what? I'm honestly, I could see it happening anyway. I think really England will be one, and then I think anything could happen because Iran is really good too. They're solid.
I think they're good.
So it can happen anyway. You want to? You know what? Because it's your stream, you want to do like?
No, right. You can pick this group. I think I picked the last group, so you can pick.
Then honestly, I like Wales a lot, but I think if they can, if people can control the wings of Wales, I think they'll have them. I know freaking Dan James scored against Manchester United, which just was like the worst disaster that could have happened. Garnacho saved us so much, man.
Yeah.
But you know what? This is me picking with my heart, honestly, than my head, if I'm being honest with you. But, you never know. I honestly could see Iran taking second. I think they're really strong and they're defensively compact.
England, USA. Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, but that's more from my heart, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. It's all right. I pick England first. Group C. I think this is quite easy. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think it's going to be the American teams that's going to go through it. I think it's going to be Argentina and Mexico because I think Mexico are always strong in the World Cup. You know,
They are.
they were really strong in the 2018 World Cup. If you watch them, they beat Germany. I think they beat Sweden, and I think they won all the group games or never lost a group game. So, and I think they topped that group that year. And I think they're a decent side actually.
You want to
You
hear
know?
something crazy though? This is like just how like weird sports can be. Mexico has lost 7 straight times in the round of 16.
That's mad, but they're always good in the group stage. Though.
Yeah, no, I agree. That I think you heard. I don't know if you heard, but when they scored against Germany in the last World Cup, the sound that came out of Mexico City was the equivalent to an earthquake, just from all the fans cheering.
Yeah, I saw a video of. I don't know if you've seen the channel 442. So they do like
Yes. Yep.
And I saw the earthquake move in Mexico. And he sang a song.
So here's the thing. Mexico is in CONCACAF. CONCACAF is the United States. So I've been watching Mexico a lot, and they're shaky. They have not been very good. They let USA pound on them 3 times, like USA. So I wouldn't be surprised if Poland sneaks by you, but I think most people would pick this group like this.
Yeah, I think I've just changed my shirt, by the way, because I want to keep this ready for Monday.
Nice and pristine. Are you going to be like Garnacho? Are you going to hold it up like Messi?
Messi, yeah. I'm not going to. I'm definitely not going to do the Sue. Not doing the Sue. I think I've done that yesterday. Yeah, I did it yesterday.
There you go.
There you go. I did it yesterday. I won bowling, to be fair, so I was a bit happy. All right, leave me alone, guys.
You do a Sue.
Don't read my tweets, Ronaldo fanboys. I wasn't criticising Ronaldo. I'm just pointing something out. That's facts. All right? You don't listen. You need to go back to school, guys. Come on, chill. Right. I want to carry on before then. But yeah, I think Argentina, Mexico, and Poland, Saudi Arabia. I think that's a simple one.
I do too. But Mexico, they've been floundering, but I think their World Cup status will shine through. Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. That's for sure. Yeah. I think this group is like. I just think Argentina is going to be the number 1, right? I think we can say that.
Yeah, I think Argentina will be stronger this tournament.
I think they do.
I think they have a chance this year because I think they've got better players coming through than 2018. 2018 was a nightmare.
They're just not as dependent on Messi as they usually are. That's the problem.
Yeah,
they're more balanced.
Yeah, I think Martinez should be playing. I know I'm a Man U fan, and we're both Man U, but if you watch Martinez this season, you'd be like, oh yeah, he's played against the world class. He's played with 3 different centre backs. Let's be real here, and he's not had. He's been one of our best players by far, and yeah, I think he should be playing for. I think if he plays for Argentina, it will look strong in defence. I think Romero and Martinez. You got to think Romero and Martinez together. But that could be that could work, Because
I think so too. Yeah, absolutely.
They've got, and then Martinez in goal, who's a good keeper for Villa, and obviously just won. I think he won the Golden Boot in the Cup. They did. Well, was it Copa America Cup? Isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, he won that, and obviously decent keeper for Villa.
You know what I love? Just to show you, like Ronaldo fanboys, they're annoying. I agree with you. I'm a fan of Ronaldo, but I'm not a fanboy. I'm not a fanboy. Messi fanboys are as annoying. Messi fanboys will like to tell you, "Oh yeah, Messi has won a major competition, and Ronaldo never did. Ronaldo won the Euros.
He won the Euros.
He won the Euros, but people want to forget that.
Like they just that because we did a sweepstake. I don't know if you know what a sweepstakes based where you pick a team out and you win. I got Portugal. Oh. I've done. I got Portugal in the Euro. I actually I've done my 4th ever sweepstake. For this year's World Cup too. So
yeah, I watched Cultaholic, and they're all from Newcastle, or the majority of them are from Newcastle. Yeah. And one of them was mentioning it, and he kept talking about he's like rooting for Brazil because he picked Brazil in his sweepstake. Yeah.
I wanted Brazil personally because Brazil are the favourites to win, I think, in my opinion. But this year I didn't get a good team.
So you don't get to pick? You get assigned it?
No, I pick it. We pick it randomly out of a box, basically.
I see.
And then we get the team. So 2014, I actually got USA in 2014. That's a bit,
Hey, they made it out of the group.
They made out of the group. So, and then 2016, I got Portugal, so that was a good pick.
And then Belgium. Belgium only barely beat them. It took extra time for Belgium to beat USA that year.
So I'll take that. 2018, I got Spain. They had a shocking World Cup.
Oh,
And then I got Cameroon this year, so not happy with that.
Speaking of shocking,
Denmark's. I've seen people who are going to put Denmark first. I've seen people do that.
I think France has a stinker in them. The way that they went out. The way they went out in the Euros, probably not. No, honestly, if I'm being honest, this is for real. If I'm being honest, the way they went out in the Euros, I don't know. I know France is strong, but Deschamps is weird. Like he plays really weird with his team, and I don't know. I think most people would pick. I think most people would pick that top two, right?
Yeah.
Like Tunisia is nice. They're good. Don't get me wrong. If you watch AFCON, they're good. But I'm gonna say Denmark wins this group, man.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people put Denmark on top. I put France originally, but looking at it now, they've had a couple injuries. Benzema and Cuckoo both gone.
See. I don't know. I think it's going to be like that. I would not be surprised, though, if Tunisia pips France. I'm going to be honest with you. I think this is going to be one to watch for right here.
It's also the curse. If you think of it, it's also really kind of the curse of the World Cup. Because 2010, right, if you think of it, Spain won the World Cup in 2010. 2014, they went out the group stage. Germany won the 2014 World Cup. 2018 went out the group stage. France just won the World Cup in 2018. I mean, if you think of it, it could be kind of the group stage curse. You know what I mean?
Yep, so absolutely. But I'm not gonna be too much of a fool. I'm not gonna be foolish. But I honestly would not be surprised if France doesn't make it. But
yeah,
for argument's sake, I think Denmark is gonna win this group.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people go for Denmark, which is understandable because Denmark are a decent team. I rate them. Group E. Well, first, obviously, Germany. Look,
you think so?
I think Germany will do a lot more better this year. I think.
What's I already forgot the name of the new German coach.
He was the manager for Bayern.
Yeah, is it Flick? Yeah. Right? Something Flick?
Yeah, Flick. Yeah, I think he's a better coach. So I
do too. They have to be better than last time. Like they have to be. That was such a disappointment. Hansi Flick? Hansi Flick. Hansi Flick.
I think he's a good coach. I think he's done well with Bayern. So.
You know what? I used to be that hipster that was trying to tell people, man, the best goalkeeper for Germany is not Neuer, it's Ter Stegen, and then he got his ass whooped in the Euros.
I think Neuer still got it.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be like this. I think Japan beat up USA pretty badly, but they're not looking good. A lot of their better players are retiring. I think this is gonna be kind of a rebuilding season for Japan. And Costa Rica, again, they play in CONCACAF. They're strong. I think they're going to take a point from Spain or Germany. I think that's this is what I would think, but this is your group, so you tell me.
Is it my group? Oh yeah, but I think Costa Rica will do better than Japan. Yeah, I've seen Japan's thing. I don't think they'll do well. I think Germany will look a lot more stronger in the groups this year because I think they've got a better coach. Do I think the squad's the best? No, I don't think the squad. I think the squad might get to the quarters and then buckle out. Spain, I think the manager needs to go. Looking at what he's picked, it's an outrage. Listen, this is bias, but the fact that he didn't pick David De Gea, or I know Kepa's injured, but he would have picked Kepa. I don't know if he would, but Kepa's had a great season. I don't know if he'll be fit for the thing, but he might be. There's a rumor he might be. And David De Gea, look, whether you can say I'm biased or not.
Well, I think there's an issue. I think there's an issue with the coach and De Gea. Like, I don't think they get along. I think that's the problem. I don't.
How not pick a guy who had the most saves last season and has looked strong this season with his distribution and improved under Ten Hag, who's only had one bad game this season. It's just like what?
Nah, they just a lot of your career can depend on your coach. If your coach doesn't rate you, you're not going to get selected, and that's clearly what's happening. I'm not saying that David De Gea should start for Spain because they got really good goalkeepers, but the fact that he's not even on the team is a disappointment. But
and the defense also, the defense don't look fantastic. Yeah. They haven't. And also, I've got to mention other players that didn't get picked. Look, I know Sergio Ramos is not his best, but you at least want him there because he's experienced and he would, Yeah,
I think this is the first time. I think did you see the thing? This is the first time in like 12 years or something that there's not going to be PK and Ramos there now.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Thiago, look, I know Thiago. I'm a Man U fan, but I think Thiago deserves to be there over a couple Spanish players.
I think Thiago would be better on Manchester United. Honestly, the way they play, I don't think he suits Liverpool too well. I think he's a good player. I just think he doesn't suit Liverpool as well. I think he'd be really good on United, especially under Solskjaer. He'd have been really good under Oli.
Yeah, but I think I'm happy with.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, so
all right, this is one of the most interesting groups. Honestly, let me tell you, Canada is killing it. If you didn't watch CONCACAF, Canada is good. Morocco is good.
This is very interesting, right, guys? Because obviously I've got friends from the United States, friends from England, and a friend who lives in Canada, by the way. So I've got people all around the country.
Jonathan David. They got Jonathan David. They got Davies. Davies is injured a lot, but when he's healthy, he's one of the best backs in the world.
Brilliant. Absolute brilliant.
I don't know, honestly.
I don't know.
Belgium is getting old too. Like that golden generation is getting old. And Croatia, they're getting old too. I mean, how old is Luka Modric? Is he like 79 years old now? Like,
listen. You can't disrespect Modric. I don't care if he's 79. He is still a brilliant midfielder.
Let me get this straight. I love Luka Modric. Just because I'm going to tease doesn't mean I don't respect Luka Modric. Yeah. I am thinking.
Their midfield is good though. If you're not in their midfield, the midfield's actually decent.
They are. I don't know, man.
Speaking of, he's here.
Yo. Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, I just got home, so I thought it'd be nice to surprise you guys, innit?
Hey, welcome. Yeah. I believe
that we will win.
I don't believe that we will win. I hate that chant. I'm like USA. Okay, we know soccer is not the number one sport in USA, but we've had 90 years to come up with the chant, and that's the best we can do.
I guess that
the Coming Home Christmas song.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's ridiculous. It's not coming home, bro.
Oh.
Southgate, he's Ollie in a waistcoat, man. It's not coming home.
Yeah, we know it's not coming home.
Hey, Davey, I was telling Mason that the coach for the United States, he's trying to do his best Southgate. Like, the selection he picked was interesting. He picked 4 right backs. I'm telling you, he's just trying to copy Southgate. If he shows up in the game in a sweater vest, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh shit! Wait, so who's the manager of the US?
Greg Berhalter. He used to play for the US.
Okay.
So he's you know what he is? He's safe. He's not gonna wow you. You know what he is? He's good enough to get the USA back into the World Cup. That's kind of the guy he is,
Yeah, but not to take them to the next level, like round of 16.
Hopefully, I'm hoping.
Yeah, I think the US will qualify, man. I don't think Wales will.
No, I said Wales might. I think Wales might actually do it. I'm going to be completely honest. I think Wales might do it.
It's interesting. There's going to be a shock or two in this tournament. That's 100%. What happens every year. Yeah. There's going to be some shock that no one saw coming,
Wait, so what group are you guys on now? Because I was thinking, I was thinking with France, I think they'll get knocked out in the group stages as well.
That's what we've done so far. This is what we've done so far.
So here we go. This is what we got for Group A.
1, 2,
Yeah.
And then that's B.
Oh, sweet.
C. And then we went back and forth on this. I agree with you, Davey, that I think France is in trouble. But I think, as of right now, I think they'll just make it. But I would not be surprised if they get knocked out.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's a curse, man. It's been going on for years.
Yeah,
That's what we were talking about, yep.
I
Yeah.
said the exact same thing. I said Spain clashed out the 2014 World Cup because they won it 4 years before that. They went out the group stage. And I said Germany crashed out in the 2018 because they won it. And I think it's going to come to France. It might actually.
It happened in 2010, 2006 as well with like Italy.
It's been happening for a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Italy's lucky enough to qualify, ain't they? Oh, wait, they can't qualify, can't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
At least we're in the World Cup, though.
Yeah.
Well, I think that proves to you why I think a lot of people think that the Euros are a stronger competition than the World Cup because, like, you know, the USA lost so many games and they still qualified. A country like Italy couldn't qualify because that's how strong UEFA is, you know? So
I hate UEFA. But yeah, we're in Group F, aren't we?
Yeah, so
Group E.
Oh, and this is Group E, Davey, and then all right, Group F.
We're gonna
I'm telling you,
David's just coming the right time.
I'm telling you, Canada. Don't sleep on Canada. I think this is how the group is gonna go. I love Croatia, I do, but Canada under John Herdman is strong, and if they're healthy, if they got Davies and Jonathan David cooking, I could see them taking it. Taking second.
That's a fair point. But I feel like Croatia have too much star power, man. Like Modric, is Mandzukic still playing? They got Kovacic. They got a banging midfield. Like they made it to the finals of the last World Cup, so I think they might even be dark horses. You know, you never know.
Yeah,
I
put that.
I think this is a hard group to predict.
Well.
And you know what? Belgium is getting up there. Like, I think I heard that Hazard is on the team, but I mean, how much can he really do nowadays?
Didn't they just lose Egypt in a friendly?
Yeah, but they're still ranked number 1 in the world. No, they're ranked number 2. Excuse me. Belgium is number 2 in the world.
Shocked with that when they were ranked them. So I was like, what the hell? They haven't even won a tournament yet. I was like, ow.
They always do well in qualifying and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. But they just like, I think they get up to like the quarters and semis, and they just like didn't do well, didn't they? Obviously, so. But
you know what though? I realized that we have. I love CONCACAF. CONCACAF is a silly group. Like CONCACAF is most of North America and Central America, and it's a silly group. There's a lot of it's one of those groups where like there's just something but fighting. Like all the time when the teams play each other, there's always a scrap on the pitch at some point, Davey.
Yeah.
But I don't know if 2 teams will qualify. But it's because I watch Canada so much that I feel like they got a chance, but. If you guys think Croatia, we'll go with that. But I just don't sleep on Canada.
I think Canada will do well, but I just think Croatia will scrape that just because that midfield, I think itself will.
I'll put it to you this way: no team in this group is going to win all 3 games. No, Morocco is strong.
That's the hardest group, I think.
It's definitely up there. It's hard for me to call that group. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like that for Group F?
Yeah, I think that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah.
Group G.
This one's difficult because of the second place. I think the first place is easy.
I kind of like the way it is now.
I think Switzerland. I don't know Cameroon. I've got Cameroon in the sweepstakes, so I want them to get second. At league to get second. Come on,
hey
Cameroon.
Davey, did you hear that Sadio's out the World Cup?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You know what though? If only Mitrovic was no, Mitrovic is healthy, right? Mitrovic is there, right?
Yeah, he is.
That's right.
No, wait, he was injured against. Remember, he missed the United game.
I think it was one of those like I think he was injured in quotation marks. You know, like
yeah.
Like Anthony. I think Anthony was injured. Yeah,
Ronaldo was ill, even though Teo apparently didn't.
Wait a minute. You guys can see me, right?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Ronaldo?
See, no Ritz, Ronaldo. Man.
Sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud.
Listen. I'm going to say this right now, right? Whether you like Ronaldo or Messi or not, I think, to be honest, right, if you're my age or over 18, I think the best thing you should do is be grateful that we've had two of the best players in the last decade or two.
Yes, absolutely. Well said.
I think, you've got Messi, and they've come two completely different players. I think Ronaldo's more of I think he was a dribbler at Man United, but he's more of a finisher, and Messi's more of the creator. But I think people should realise, and instead of bickering, I know, Davey, you like this, you do this with Ronaldo, and I get that. They do. Ronaldo and Messi fanboys do that, but I think they should also realise together that everyone should be gracious and grateful that we've had two of the best players that we've seen in the last.
I think Davey's just trying to wind up fanboys. If I'm being honest,
I get that.
No. I just think Ronaldo's overrated, especially because people think it's 2012. They think he's still that guy that used to cut in on his right foot, the Ronaldo chops and all that. But he's not that guy anymore.
In Juventus, he's slowed down.
Yeah, he's definitely slowed down, and that's the thing that bothers me is you can like a person and understand that they're not what they used to be. I don't understand this whole blind loyalty thing. Like, I'm still a fan of Ronaldo, but he's not what he used to be. He's just simply not. Like, it's okay to admit that,
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to admit that. Anyways, we'll spend all day talking about Ronaldo. So, do we like group? So you think Switzerland? Maybe I was hearing.
Yeah. I think Serbia will go through 100%.
Yeah, if you want to put Serbia, put Serbia there.
Yeah, because it's got to be Brazil. I think Brazil. Yeah, this is the first time since the World Cup in Brazil that I fancy Brazil. I always think that Brazil. I don't know. I just don't think Neymar is their leader, to be frank. But
he's a good player, though.
You got to remember, man. I grew up watching Brazil in the '90s and the early '90s with Ronaldo and
that team was crazy. Yeah,
Ronaldinho. Like, that team was out of control. Rivaldo's kind of a joke now, but that dude used to be lethal. I
think Ronaldinho is a joke. That man don't get mentioned as much. He's an insane player.
You know what the problem with him was? He never had the desire to be great. If he wanted to be, if he had, one thing you can say about Ronaldo is Ronaldo wants to be the best in the world.
Yeah, his mentality is unmatched.
So.
Wait, Ronaldo? I'm going confused.
Sorry, Cristiano.
If Ronaldo, and then obviously.
If Ronaldinho was as serious as Cristiano Ronaldo, he would be one of the best of all time, like, without even question. Because that dude, he just had a magnet foot. Like, the ball never left his foot, and he made David Seaman look like a punk ass. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, I remember that. I seen that. Yeah,
but we like Group G then.
Yeah, 100%.
Group H, I thought that was W then. I've really, first I've gone with Portugal, but second's going to shock everyone. I think second might be, I fancy South Korea. Is it South Korea? Yeah, South Korea.
Yeah, I do too, but Son he's picked up an injury, didn't he? Like, he's not going to be 100%.
No, that's because his eye or something, or his face. He had his face.
Oh, okay. You know what, though? Honestly,
I think they'll do it.
I don't disagree with you. I kind of agree. Like, I think I like Uruguay, but I think what's his name? I can't think of his name now. The player that signed for Liverpool. Can't think of his name now.
Nunes.
That dude's a nutcase.
Yeah,
like,
he is.
You know what? If I swear, if somehow Uruguay and Argentina meet up in the World Cup, there's a red card in that game between Martinez and Nunez. There's a red card in that game somewhere.
South Americans as well, man.
Uruguay, but looking at that squad, if I look at that squad now, I'm like, this ain't the same as it used to be.
Nah, this is definitely a transition. Yeah,
it's full of Asian players like Luis Suarez. I think Cavani still got picked. Like, I still like these players are Asian. Like, and the midfield.
Yeah.
I don't fancy them doing it. Like,
Korea. They represent. They always show up, man.
Yeah, they do, and I think people are sleeping on them a bit. I think they'll get second. When I looked at them, I thought.
I don't think Portugal is indestructible. I think Portugal. I think they're really weak at a bad time. They're weak, in my opinion.
Yeah,
they got the talent. They got the talent players and that, but it's just the manager.
It's going to be Argentina versus Portugal in the final. I bet this is FIFA we're talking about. They're going to script it and put Argentina, Ronaldo, Messi and Ronaldo in the final.
Did you hear the rumors that Ecuador is being paid to throw the first game against Qatar? Did you hear that?
No way.
Yeah, I'm sure. No, I'm sure it's not going to. I think it's people wanting to take a shot at Qatar more than anything else because, people don't like the fact that it's being held there. And I told Mason, I know there's a lot of political stuff about it. I'm just wanting to see the games.
Yeah.
So do we like Group H then?
Yeah, I think Group H is fine. I don't think Ghana's good enough. I think they've only got how many?
Well, Ghana, they're a team that can jump in on there, but yeah, they're not what they were in 2010. In 2010, they were really strong. They've only got Partey, haven't they? Partey's their best player. Is he even playing? He's always injured?
No, he's playing.
Nah, he's in the squad.
I think the squad is playing.
Man, that guy could have
as well from Brighton.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be the truth, but he's just always injured. It feels like.
What's the website, by the way?
Huh?
It's just the website. What's this website? Because I might actually do this.
It's FIFA.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If you can send me a link like on my Discord, I might do it myself and do it my brother.
All right, yeah, I could do that.
But yeah.
All right, well, that's it for the United States then. I mean, good. I
think the Netherlands are going to win. I think it's going to be 2-0 to Netherlands. Here's the thing, Davey. You missed it. I was saying before, I picked the USA with my heart. But I'm not going to be foolish. I'll tell you what, if the USA beat the Netherlands, I don't even want to hear from you guys ever again talking about we call it soccer. If the United States beat Netherlands, you're never allowed to say we call it soccer again. I think if people USA say soccer, I'm like, fair enough, just say it.
No, that's a big achievement though, because I don't think England would beat the Netherlands.
I think Netherlands will win that.
Man, woo, look at this matchup right here. Look at this.
Hold on, that's actually they faced each other in round 16.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, the last World Cup as well, yeah.
I'm out. Bye. See you later. Fuck off.
I think Argentina, they got a much better squad than they did in 2018.
It's back again. Oh my god. I'm out. Right, I'm back. I've had my meal done.
Guess who's back? Yeah, I do too. I think that's pretty. I respect France. Don't get me wrong, but I would put Argentina. This is not France of 2018.
You know what? Technically, I think
with homeboy doing his little.
Listen. And they're missing Pogba and Kante as well, so that's a big loss in the midfield.
Yes, it is.
I think I'm French because my name's actually spelled Maison. Which means maison, and it means house in French.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I like to call myself French. Half French. I'm joking. I'm not. I'm not actually. I'm joking. Germany and Croatia. I think. That's hard.
I mean, I
think Germany. Yeah, I think Germany is great.
But you know what, though? Okay, this would be a shock. This is chalk. Anyone can move it here. I think anyone could win this game. I picked Germany, but I think it's wide open.
100%.
Could go penalties. I think could go penalties.
You know what? Penalties. I could see that. If it's penalties, though, Germany in penalties, they're like iron giants in penalties. So, but all right, what do we think? I think we think this, right? Like I love Korea, but
England and Senegal. Ooh, England.
I think so too.
Right here.
No, I'm joking.
Did you just say Senegal hold on. Did you just say Senegal beat England?
Yeah, I was joking.
Show me your passport.
England will win it.
Show me your passport. I'm joking. Relax.
Well, Davies family's from the Congo, so you know he don't like England.
No, I was born here though, innit? So I've just got.
Oh, were you born there?
Yeah.
No, I was born here.
Oh, you're born here. I was gonna say, are you from Kinshasa? No.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. My parents are. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah. That's what. I think you've even been to the World Cup before.
No, but if they beat Morocco in the second leg, because we drew with them in the first leg of the playoffs, then we would have got through.
Oh man,
that would have been sick.
That would have been awesome, man. You guys have one of the coolest flags I've ever seen. It's the blue with the red stripe and the star.
Yeah,
I love that flag.
Yeah,
of course.
Denmark
actually, to be honest with you, you guys probably don't like Belgium more than you don't like England, but we'll put that aside for now.
Yeah, I get you.
So you've gone Denmark for England.
But I think Belgium will win that.
Denmark beat Mexico.
Spain aren't as strong as they used to be.
No, we were saying that. We agreed.
No, Ronaldo's going to score a hat trick, against Serbia, because Ronaldo's the GOAT. He just 10 out disrespecting him. You get me? So he's going to score a hat trick against Serbia.
You know what? On a side note, right? We're Manchester United fans. That would be the worst look for Ten Hag if Cristiano Ronaldo lights it up. You know that, right?
I hate to say it, guys, but I want Portugal knocked out in the group stage. Just to see them and now I'm going to go on Twitter, right? And I'm going to be like, Twitter Ronaldo fanboys, dude, how was Ronaldo in the tournament? Oh, he was shit. He was like this all season. He only scored 1 goal in the Premier League this season. Shh.
You know what? Bruno's already complaining a lot. Like he's making excuses already for Portugal.
Mate, Bruno just played better than Bruno just scored 2 goals. I think he's going to be better than Ronaldo. That'd be funny. Just getting.
Well, Davey will remember this. I put a TikTok out years ago saying that what's holding back Portugal. A part of that is Ronaldo. It's Ronaldo, yeah. It's his manager and it's Ronaldo. And it's the same reason why, again, I love Ronaldo, but I agree that United plays better when he's not there because they try to feed Ronaldo all the time.
Man. It's annoying, man. Like,
and again, I'm a fan of his, but at a time you have to admit that it's done. Like,
and the fanboys keep saying that he doesn't get passes. He literally had 6 chances in 1 game and didn't score 1. And he gets chances all the time.
He was struggling to beat the Sheriff goalkeeper. Like, can we be honest here? Like, I love Ronaldo, but it's time to face facts. He's. I'm not saying he's dusted, but he's not one of the best anymore, and that's okay. The man is 37 years old.
I just want him gone, so then the fanboys can just disappear forever.
Nah, he's definitely going, bruv. There's no.
He has to. Like, if they don't, honestly, if they don't get rid of him, they might as well fire Ten Hag.
Ten Hag will walk out if Ronaldo.
They might as well fire Ten Hag then, because he's totally trashed them.
But the problem is, when I say that back then, they go, "Oh, what about Scholes? What about Rooney?" Oh my God! Did Rooney technically leave though? Did Rooney? I know he asked for a transfer list, which was bad, but did he technically leave like Ronaldo? No. Ronaldo just went to Real Madrid. Scholes, okay, he walked out 1 game, right? He got his consequence. Ronaldo only got a 1 game banned. Who got the worst end of the stick?
Yeah, that's fair. But are we saying Portugal over Serbia?
Yeah, Portugal, right. Yeah. Let's forget about that because we've already talked about this. And
you know what? That could be the upset of the tournament. Like I could see them beating Portugal. Portugal, they're flaky, man. But all right, we're into the quarters now. All right. This is Argentina. Yeah, okay. I respect Netherlands though, but yeah, I say Argentina. Ooh, look at this match. Right, do you think Brazil's gonna get the revenge?
Yeah, I think they will.
I do too. I do too.
Who else? The rematch. The rematch. He's coming back. No, it's not.
Southgate could probably choke it, but let's go with England.
All right. Damn.
You went with Denmark? Oh, salty.
Belgium.
Yep, I got Belgium too. I think this is Belgium's last chance to do anything. Not forever, but for a long time.
Wait, England's in the semis.
Well, then you got Denmark then?
Mate, we were literally in the semis. I can't believe that. How is that? How did
it Argentina versus Brazil.
Oh,
I'm going with Argentina. I can't lie, man.
Nah, I'm going Brazil.
So here's the thing, Davey, and Mason. I picked Argentina to win the whole thing.
Yeah, same.
Like the Argentina.
I'm going with either Argentina or Brazil to win the World Cup.
Yeah, same here.
Argentina.
They haven't lost. Argentina hasn't lost in like a year or close to that, something like that. So I don't know, Mason. I think you're going to be overruled on this one.
Yeah, probably. Argentina. Then Argentina. Yeah.
And then
England and Belgium.
Let's be real, Mason. England ain't beating Belgium, bro.
Here's the thing.
Belgium are crap too, so it could go either way. That's the thing.
You can't say the second-ranked team in the world is crap. They're just now. I don't think they're as strong as they used to be. This can go. You know what? Southgate pulled the madness against Germany, right? Like again in the Euros.
But that Germany team was dead. Like they had a shit manager, their Asian players, and that.
True.
Team was horrible.
It was.
And England had an easy run in the Euros as well, but everyone gassed up Southgate. Like I knew it wasn't.
But we still beat Germany.
You know how the saying goes, you gotta pull your finger out of your butt. Yeah. That was literally Joaquin Love, man. That dude was digging all the time. Oh, that dude was shameless. He was shameless, man.
Oh my God.
All right, so are you guys saying Belgium is gonna win?
Yeah.
I think Belgium might scrape it. I don't know. It's hard. I don't know with that one. I think Belgium.
It's the hope that kills you, Mason, man. I know it's our country and that, but we got a bum of a manager. I'd love if we had like Graham Potter or some shit. I don't know with
Belgium because Belgium can also, they're not looking great either way. So, but I think Belgium will scrape it. Yeah.
So I think if Greg Berhalter doesn't take the team out of the, if the United States doesn't qualify, I think he's done. I think Gareth Southgate's got to win this to keep his job. What do you think? Well, I should put it this way. That's what should happen. Your FA is a weird bunch. I think Southgate should be on his last legs unless he wins it, but I don't know if that'll happen. What do you guys think? You guys are the Brits. I'm gonna leave it to you.
I think he should get sacked because let's be real here. You can't just play. I think the thing about the final that pisses me off is you go 1-0 up against Italy, and you think sitting back against Italy is a good idea. When Italy, you know what? I know we're playing free at the back. Italy was just pulling crosses against us. And they ended up putting that one good cross kills us. Now, if you think of it, with Argentina, it's different. Or but if you play again, like if we were in the final against Argentina, for example, you look at that attack and you think, oh shit, they're going to attack us as fuck. They're going to literally play brilliantly. You got Messi against Luke Shaw. Who's going to win that? Luke Shaw. They're going to put Messi on that ball, and Luke Shaw's just going to get bottled.
Right.
Luke Shaw's crap. So you can't just sit back and think, oh, we'll sit back and we'll be all right. That's how we jinx finals. And if we do this, you know, because let's be real here, Ukraine and Germany. I think Germany played a bit defensive, but we still were attacking a bit more than we did in the final. And then if you look at the semis and finals. You can see why we crash out of tournaments, and we got a bit lucky in the semis because obviously the penalty helped us.
So, you guys, Davey, Mason already knows this. Davey, you know that I like to joke about England, but I'm neutral. Like I don't really care how they do because I just I'm American. Yeah. I will say this though, the talent England has at their disposal. They should be way better they should be a favorite to win this tournament.
100%.
But it's their manager, man. Again, this is coming from a neutral. Obviously I like to make jokes and remind you guys that soccer is an English term. All the jokes aside, I feel like I could put together a better English squad than Southgate does.
Definitely.
I think, I like Pope over Pickford, but Pickford plays really good for the national team. He just does.
Yeah.
But the fact that Tomori is not on your squad is just silliness.
It's just favoritism, man.
It's just silliness, man. And you know what? I gotta say, I know people are talking about Ronaldo being mad about the favoritism over Ten Hag. All I think Ten Hag has to say was, I know how they can play. I don't know how you can play. You don't have a preseason. It could have been as simple as that, in my opinion. But anyways, that aside, you guys have Sancho when he was at his best. You guys have Bukayo Saka. You have Phil Foden, Harry Kane. The midfield, you have Jude Bellingham. You have Declan Rice. Like there could be such a better squad than is put out there, and I think that's what ultimately holds you back. And the problem is, it's every time. It's Sven-Goran Eriksson. It's Fabio Capello. It's what was the guy before? I can't think of his name now. Roy Hudson. Thank you. My favorite clip of Roy Hudson is when he's like, "What's going on here? What's going on here?" Like he just looked like an old confused man. Sam Allardyce, who I don't even think did he even coach a game for you guys.
He had like 2 games as well, and then he got suspended.
Because he was just like, oh, you just gotta get the foreign players. But anyways, yeah. So it's all the time with you guys. It's you guys. Your FA wants to be too conservative, and if you got like for example, if you guys had Martinez, the Belgium coach, you guys would be unstoppable.
Definitely. That's why I wanted Graham Potter when before he went to Chelsea.
Yeah, don't get me. I don't think Chelsea is the fault of Graham Potter. I think they had problems before Graham Potter showed up.
Yeah.
I think he's you know what? Eddie Howe is killing it in Newcastle right now.
Yeah, exactly. He's playing to his players' strengths as well.
Although I heard that Joe Linton didn't get sent up to the squad, so like I was telling Mason, Davey, I'm a big fan of Cultaholic, and most of them are Newcastle guys, so they're all whining that Joe Linton didn't get called up.
Well, that's a bit too but I think Botman should have been picked. I think that's the one for Newcastle players should have been picked.
That was wild, yeah. But you know, I like Van Gaal, but I think he's a little bit stuck in the past too. But Netherlands, I think some people just play better with their national team. Look at James Rodriguez; he's fire for his national team. He doesn't really do much at all domestically, you know. So sometimes that's just how it works. I think Pogba's better for France than he is for his domestic teams a lot of times.
Yeah.
But what are we saying? Are we saying that for the final?
Yeah, Argentina. I'm going to Argentina.
I love Belgium. I love Belgium. Is Lukaku playing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in the squad.
I love Belgium, but I think this is I picked Argentina to win it, to be honest with you.
But yeah, Argentina to win. Mad. So this is the layout. Obviously, yeah, we've gone for this. So
Mason, for some reason it's getting cut off, but I think we picked Argentina.
Yeah, we picked Argentina. It's the screen thingy. I don't know why, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, probably because you need to go on full screen, maybe on your.
Is that better?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
All right, there you go.
There you go. So that's probably why.
And then the third place game. What do we say? Belgium beats England. No, it would be Brazil, right?
Brazil
would wipe the floor with England. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's right. Belgium. Yeah, I would say the same thing. I would say Brazil. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, mate, Brazil will what a mate. Anthony. Who else? Who's they got a striker? Neymar. They got Neymar. Who they got a striker? I'm trying to think.
Why am I drawing a blank on this now?
Yeah, I don't even know their strikers. Oh god,
Jesus.
I'm gonna get.
Oh, isn't it Richarlison?
Jesus Richarlison as well.
Yeah,
Jesus, doves, man.
Yeah. And then the midfield, Casemiro, Fabinho.
But real quick, this is what I started making this point. Ready? I could put together a squad for England, and they become world beaters. Ready? Give me Pickford. Give me Kieran Trippier on the right. Give me Tomori. Give me Stones. Give me Shaw on the left. Midfield, Bellingham and Declan Rice and James Maddison.
Yeah.
Phil Foden on the right. Marcus Rashford on the left. Harry Kane up top. That's a damn good squad, man.
Very good squad, yeah.
And then you know what?
Lots of creativity.
Grealish as a substitute. Bukayo Saka as a substitute. That's fire, man. Like
I don't know. I don't. Left wing and Saka right wing. I might go with actually.
An American sitting on his couch should not be able to pick a better England squad than your coach.
Oh yeah, we know that. We know that. Southgate just big no.
But you know what, guys? It doesn't matter anyways because it's not coming home. You know what? Here's the thing. So I wanted to tell you guys this. I know you guys because I want to give you the eyes of a person who's not English. A lot of us do know that the "it's coming home" chants are supposed to be silly. What pisses us off is we never hear that it's a joke until you guys lose. That's what it is. Like everyone was expecting, for example, McIntyre to beat Roman Reigns in Clash of the Castle. That would have been one of the worst decisions in WWE's history. McIntyre is nice, but you're going to stop the 2-year reign just for the pop. And that's kind of what it is. Where like, I love England. I can't wait to visit. It's a dream of mine. Hell, AEW is going to be in England. I'm hoping that they're going to be there when I'm there. But that's what it is. Like, because I watch a lot of people go, why do people hate England so much? We're just joking when we say it's coming home. It's because you don't admit it's a joke until you lose.
Yeah,
it's English people for you, man.
Yeah. But anyways,
But yeah, that's the prediction.
I had it on full screen, so I didn't see this until I switched it.
Yeah, that's why I was like thinking, and then I looked on the computer on the top bit. It was like,
and you know what? You never won the Euros, so to listen to "It's Coming Home" during the Euros was infuriating. I love when Kasper Schmeichel. You remember Kasper Schmeichel flamed you guys when they were like, "Hey, Kasper Schmeichel, is it coming home?" And he's like, "Has it ever been home?"
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Denmark have won the Euros as well.
And even Schmeichel was
Yeah, they won in '92. Remember, that's when.
I remember that.
Yeah, they were. I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh God, don't remind me. Don't remind me. You guys weren't alive back then.
Fucking hell, Jess.
Hold on, sorry guys, I'm just bloody texting. It's rude, but
you guys were born what in the early 2000s, right?
2006.
Yeah,
you were born in 2006.
Yeah.
That's when I graduated school. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh, I say okay. Well, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna drown my sorrows about being an old bastard.
Yeah. So 2006.
Hey, Davey. If I don't get to, if you can't make the World Cup game on Friday, best of luck to you in college and with your acting career, man. I wanted to say this on stream. Mason, is this college? This is for music, right?
No, it's for math. Personally, I'm doing it for maths and English at the moment. It's focused on that, and then doing my travel and tourism as another subject too.
All right. Well, hey, best of luck to you guys. I love seeing young people apply themselves like this. So seeing you guys utilize your potential has made me very happy. I know I sound like an old dad, but I am an old dad. So I love seeing you guys just thriving. So I wanted to say that before we ended today.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
That's a good way to end it, guys. But there you go. Brazil to win it. USA will definitely not qualify next tournament. I'm joking. They will. They will.
And you know what? Enjoy this World Cup because it's gonna get stupid in 2026. David, did you hear it's like 48 teams?
Is it?
Oh, it's mad.
How are they going to do that?
So I think it's like the top 2 advance, and then the 3 is going to like a pot, and it's gonna be stupid. Like I'm not looking forward to it. USA is gonna be one of the hosts. You know, I know a few people forget that Mexico is in North America, not South America, because Mexico is one of the hosts. It's Mexico, Canada, and USA. So, like, I think this is the last time where it's gonna be like.
But when they say America, it depends where they are talking about. Are they talking about the south side or the north side? It's confusing with America. It's like what side they're talking about. You know,
so if you say America,
it's all right.
Like most of the time, if you're not specifying, they're talking about America, the country. They usually you need to specify because Mexico is part of North America, so it's Mexico, Canada, and USA, and. You have Central America, then you have South America. But Central America is part of North America. It's just all regional based, you know?
Yeah, we down here in England, we have like north, south, west, and east. It's just simple. It's just like, we know what's in the east, we know what's in south. The London one's confusing for me, though, because it's like south, west, east, north.
Some shit like that, yeah.
Like, okay, which fucking...
I made that joke, Davey. You remember I made that joke when I was like, Chelsea is in like northwest, south, east London, like.
I remember that.
They're southwest London.
I remember you said that in the chat. You said that, and I was like, "Oh yeah." I don't even know where is Chelsea. I've heard Chelsea's in a bit south.
Isn't it west
London?
Oh, it's south.
Very posh area, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've heard there's a couple posh areas, and then you got the couple other ones that are just
Like, you know how long it took me to understand that river is the Thames River? I thought it was the Thames River for like most of my life.
I heard of that river.
But anyways, guys, I need to get out of here. But thank you so much.
Thank you all for watching. And